Welcome back everyone to part 49 of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough. We are finally onto the game that I recognize and I think is actually enjoyable, unlike Me Too, cough cough. Well, last episode we ran away from Earth, well, at Anderson's order, so it wasn't really running away. And now we're at Mars.
Yep, and we're looking for some artifact for Admiral Hackett. So it must be pretty damn important.
That and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
Holy shit, that's Shepard!
One is getting in here.
Yes, it confirms my assertion. It's about the value of the data stored here.
Oh shit, that's Shepard!
You know, you'd think they'd be smart enough to just leave us there.
Or blow both the trams.
Yeah. But instead they took a tram to us.
Yep. Holy shit, that's Shepard! Honestly, that's probably the best mechanic they added with ME3 is that you can choose whether or not to outright equip something when it comes to new weapons. You know?
Yeah.
Jane. Shepard.
Is that right?
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose. In that, you were successful.
Oh, hey, it's Edgy Assassin Boy.
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time.
He's sparkling like a Konami or a
Enough.
Kojima protagonist.
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Oh no.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it. How's he doing it?
It's local, someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now. She's got the data.
She's faster than she looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
God, I don't remember any of this.
There she is.
Stay on her.
Oh, no, she just phased through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Now she's
Like-
fighting. Now she's running again.
It's just a chase.
Over there.
It's just a chase.
Can I theoretically kill her on the way?
Nope.
Oh,
You can unironically avoid most of her, or all of her attacks where you're angered.
Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now. She's getting away. Damn it. James. Normandy. Anybody.
I got this one.
damn, James, you were trying to kill Shepard for the second time.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
We need the data.
What the shit is happening? Shoot it!
Caden! Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
I want to point out if you fail this part, you just straight up die.
Oh no.
It just goes Omniblade and just shank. Kill.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit. Kate,
It's kind of a dumb idea. Since it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense that you can kill her there, but you couldn't before, you know?
Yeah.
I almost feel like you're supposed to just let her get to you. And it's like, oh no, you just die. Oh. Did me do or let her live to get in? Oh no, I was wondering because I did like 30 runs of this game and I was like, What happens if she gets too close? I just assumed now she just dies. Nope.
Kaden needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
This would make more sense if you'd romance Caden, which isn't possible for male
Get
Shepard,
us to
but
the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Caden. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
I'll be right back and bring
Commander, I'm receiving
and more
a signal
food.
over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Edie, can you clear this up?
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Major Olenko was
I
working
got
me.
home and what's your name?
We're taking him to the Citadel.
Laundry, I'm like, well, we're
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found.
Well, I tried to
With
get some
luck,
stuff from that.
they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get
So
them
I
on
did the
board.
dishes that I've seen laundry, that was it.
Oh, they got that.
I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Shepard. Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Major Olenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
okay, little
I've
miss.
looked at the data. This
Well, you
weapon
must
could
be
be the
talking to
answer
Hackett.
if we can build it.
Oh,
I get the sense
so we're
you
just
don't
at
quite
that
believe it,
point.
though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Shepard does have a point, and Shepard has no reason to trust the Council to help after, you know, the last 2 times.
Or, you know, it's only been 6 months since they were like, oh yeah, we just missed that claim.
Oh, Citadel looks funky.
I swear it looks funky every game.
No, I'm talking about the, like, Ort cloud behind it that's glowing.
Oh yeah. No idea what that's supposed to be. Maybe that's a sun in the system. I don't know.
The one that's, you know, blinding me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wonder what that little thing in the center is. We never see that in any of the other games except for this one.
I think that's where the Citadel Tower is.
Oh.
That kind of looks like the perch where Saren just
Move him out.
her sovereign vibes at.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial? Best care.
Oh, holy shit! I finally saw her for once.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right.
Okay. So, for clarification,
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
if Ashley dies,
Commander Shepard.
there is a weird bug where when you come into the scene, you
Captain
can see
Bailey,
Ashley for a
good to
split
see you.
second in the background.
You too. though it's Commander now.
It's command.
Congratulations.
He's the commander now.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So, you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Udina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go
Yeah,
on
the comms
ahead.
can wait
I'll
5
head up
seconds.
to Udina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Yeah, that Bailey is now a commander in CSEC. That's just back to the, yeah, it's just to Normandy.
Alliance funding plus 10,000 credits. Nice. Plus 2,500. No, 25,000 credits. Nice.
Yep, 10,000, 25,000. Oh, hey, that's a shuttle for Bro Time with Garrus. Later on.
Garrus. Oh, hey, it's budget Garrus.
Oh my god, it really is. It's like Garrus's armor and everything.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Huerta Memorial Hospital. And you should be able to recruit Dr. Hacksaw again, since she lived.
I'm so glad that I don't need to double left click, and that I only need to left click once now. Woo. For context, Sid, in the last 2 games, anytime I wanted to interact with something, if I didn't want to hotkey it, I had to double click.
Wow.
And this is the only game where it instantly interacts.
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freyla.
Narrow
You really just try to interact with the medkit
Yes.
for free XP.
Yes.
Hey, Caden.
Wow.
Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances.
I love the Renegade. Just tell Caden to get the fuck
We've
out.
got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you.
Getting a pep talk from fucking Commander Shepard.
If you need anything, Doc, let me know.
All in a coma.
Come on,
Yep.
Kate. Fight.
Oh yeah, so, fun fact. So, I was gonna mention this at the end of ME2, but I forgot about it. You remember how, like, a lot of the planets that you can do an anomaly with?
Yeah.
Most of those have a thing here in ME3.
Ah,
Oh.
nice.
Most of them are war assets. Like, if we had done the Blue Suns quest line, we will learn that the Blue Suns were using a legit distress call for a colony that was under attack by Batarian terrorists, unrelated to Balak from ME1. They were going to use the colony's own Javelin anti-materia or antimatter missile launchers on them. So basically black hole missiles, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the little kiosk to your right has stuff you can buy. The whiskey is
Peruvian whiskey.
That's a gift for Caden. For when he wakes up, you can give it to him. Oh, you got him a gift. Then you should have just gotten a prompt for achievement for buying this thing at the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, please select
Or from a store. Alliance Newsnet.
now arriving at
Oh hey, where is she? Is she not here yet? I guess not. Because you can meet that reporter chick that you could have punched in ME2 here. Oh no, it's like if you go to Bailey's office to your left, yeah.
There is no answer.
She's in here and then she'll be vibing by the big sign.
The council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander
I think she has
Shepard,
a comment.
Commander, humanity has questions.
Humanity has questions about the fact that Earth fell.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doormat.
Planet fell before the guard.
Most people would see it as a move on.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts. I'd rather.
Where's my Cadian infantry for Mass Effect? They'll handle it.
Creature.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
So, for the normies who don't understand my joke, in Warhammer 40k lore, there's there's a group of Imperial Guardsmen from Cadia known as like the Cadian blah 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 blah. There's like a billion
Commander Shepard,
factions of Cadians. Do the Paragon prompt when it pops up. You could do the Renegade and Puncher, but there's no
How
point.
do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Paragon.
We're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
I think if you'd punched her too, she would instead say something like, "You may be a bully, but I'm glad you're on our side," or something like that.
Spectre status recognized.
Yeah, even though your Spectre stat. Oh wait, no, you technically have it. So every once in a while, you'll get prompts here at this terminal. This is just saying that the Quarian fleet's doing something weird, like they're withdrawing pilgrims, upgrading their ships for combat and shit. So it's implied the Quarians are on the march. Spectre Requisitions is a special store where most of the DLC items are.
Ah, can I get the sniper that I couldn't use in ME2?
No, that's the modified variant of that Fox. Some of these are literally weapons they brought in from multiplayer.
Oh no.
Like, most of these are just straight up from multiplayer. The Black Widow is like the only thing legit in there. And then a couple items will pop in. Like, you can buy certain items if you miss them in the story mode. So, like, if you miss, like a war asset item, typically you can pay a fee of like 500 credits or 1,000 credits, something like that. So you have someone go pick it up for you. I think is how it works. Where you get certain ones early, something like that.
Earth is not in this alone.
What's the timer?
Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces
about 20 minutes.
Attack.
Okay.
By your reports.
I do want to mention Panaman asked if we're free. So I told him
Reapers.
probably in like 20 minutes.
And it's just the beginning.
Just
we
so
need
you
your
know.
help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite,
I'm sorry,
do you really believe we
Council, but I've just missed your claims of the Reapers
I don't expect you to
existing.
follow me without a plan.
Counselors,
We're just under
we
attack
have
by
that plan,
sentient
a blueprint
sentient
created by
robots.
the Protheans during
I
their
don't know what
war
you're
with
talking about,
Reapers.
these Reaper things. How about you, Fox?
for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while
So I do want to point out, this is the same council that you risked countless human lives to save
Amongst our species. If we can manage to secure
throughout ME2 and 3 if they survive.
again consider
But you might remember that the Solarian Galatras, the leader of the Solarian, replaces the Counselor if he had an unfortunate accident with ME1's ending.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be
And
doing
she's
what I can
just
on
about
the
as
Prothean device
useful as him. I like how this is the same council that, you know, you've warned them twice that this shit was happening.
We may have a spot on the council.
And they wait until the day that they're actually at the gates to finally be like, okay, wait, they exist. You were right.
They're scared.
Oh,
They're
by
looking
the
out
way,
for
I'll be back in
themselves.
1 second.
Our
Sid,
people
keep
are
the viewers entertained.
We are looking out for them the best we know how.
Watch a little monkey dance.
I'm gonna wait till the next
I can't give you
dialogue
what you
prompt though,
need.
even though it would probably be smarter to leave now. But I don't remember any of this
I'm listening.
information. I want to see it.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't
It's not
proceed
long,
without him.
at least.
The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian
Okay, I'll be back
undetected.
in a
There you go. Yep. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely a game I know very well, as does Fox. Even if Fox doesn't remember this one as well. Because this was the first real Mass Effect I got into, aside from when I rented ME2 that one time, because Mass Effect 1 was unavailable, so I rented the second one, figuring it was going to be fine either way. And, you know, somehow I got through like a half the game, somehow I didn't, I don't know. Maybe the game glitched. And then, yeah, eventually I got my hands on a copy of Mass Effect 3, and I played the ever-living hell out of it, because it was cool. It was fun. I still prefer, over the years, after getting 2 and then eventually 3, or ME1, yeah, I kind of prefer ME1 over 3 for story, but I definitely prefer ME3's combat to any of them. I just wish it had the singular power recharge timer for that power, unlike in ME1 and, or unlike ME2 and 3, where it's you use any power or ability and all of them are on cooldown. And yeah, as I've said on this in this playthrough a lot. I do find it really stupid how the council continues to ignore us until literally the Reapers are at the gates. What a great council. It's supposed to be leading the entire galaxy, and they ignore their best agent, Vice, after they prove that they know what the fuck they're doing and everything. And yeah. So yeah, this was. Yeah. I like this Mass Effect. I like all of them. I even like Andromeda, even though I kind of feel like Andromeda is a more polished ME3 that's been modded. That's mostly because ME3 ME Andromeda feels a lot like what ME3 should be, and the planetary viability that goes into the Nexus feels a lot like ME3. So, yeah, you're back now. I don't have to keep talking constantly.
What were you even talking about?
I was just talking like how this was the real first Mass Effect I truly got into, and then I went backwards in the series to 2 and then 1.
The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom.
And I kind of prefer ME1's story, but I prefer ME3's combat over, like, of all three of them.
What you need, what does it matter?
And I kind of talked about how Andromeda kind of feels like a just modded ME3.
Says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon.
I think that's a fair way to describe Mass Effect Andromeda. What do you think? Or do you not really remember?
I don't remember anything about Andromeda.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Oh, it's a good thing that
various resources
we upheld your Spectre status.
Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's not like we already knew this because we went into the Spectre
In the meantime, see if we can support the summit.
HQ or anything.
Thanks.
So, because you saved your crew in ME2, eventually you'll get a prompt in the Spectre HQ where you can release your 2 engineers, and there'll be a couple other stuff you can like confirm in there that can either help or hinder your war assets. Yeah, James is on the right, by the window, on the right window. My bad. Learn a little bit about your new companion.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not in.
Oh, and there is one NPC I highly recommend talking with as much as possible as you go.
Look at this place.
So you can get a better ending with him than the default status for him.
But they don't really believe it.
I think you know who I'm talking
I
about.
hardly believe it myself.
I think
Everything
so,
back
yeah.
on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah.
I'll just say he lives on in the
like
cargo
this
bay
place wants you
with
to forget
James on the Normandy.
You still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah.
Bud?
I wish it was a space hamster.
We can't stop them.
I wish it was.
Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And
He's
I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad
to hear.
Politicians.
I'm gonna head down to some
Nicely
of the
done,
levels
James.
where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy.
Alright, you can just basically head for the Normandy now. There's not much else to do on the Citadel at this point.
I love
There
how
is
the
one-
intercom was just talking about how Ilium is under attack.
Yeah.
At docking bay D24.
But Ilium's handling it pretty well, considering it's an Asari colony. There's a chick in the little drop spot there. Yeah, Diana Allers. She's chatting with.
You're on the Normandy, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and get her because she's a war asset. She's also apparently a romance option you can have,
Diana Allers,
which is weird to me.
I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Let's do a trial run.
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alliance News Network.
Also, every single time, the docking bays are different in every single game.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that one. I guess because you're in a different hangar bay.
Like, ME1 and ME2 were at least somewhat similar. This one, not even close.
Oh hey, it's the first stream sequence. As I brought this up in ME1, this is supposedly what the Rachni Queen was talking about, this oily darkness. Or oily dream-like darkness, whatever. You gotta follow the Baba. The Bobby.
A small child.
The small. You should be somewhere if you turn your camera around. Is that him in the distance? I can't tell. That must be the little... I couldn't tell because of pixelation.
Ah.
All I saw was a white blob.
No.
I was like, oh no.
Everyone point and laugh at Sid for being blind.
Yep. And it's totally not just because the stream is being derpy. It is what it is, ultimately. Space Hamster. Oh look, he's gone. He's teleported. But yeah, this is the real evidence most people have that Shepard might be suffering from indoctrination. Because this is kind of like an oily darkness, I would say. Everything's got like an oily black color to it, if it's not just grays.
Yeah.
This kind of sounds similar to the Reaper noises we heard earlier when the kid disappeared. I don't know if necessarily it is supposed to be. It probably isn't. It's probably just reusing the same sound effect to save time and budget.
And I guess seeing as the Arrival DLC is canon, it does make sense with the fact that, you know, you were near that thing that indoctrinated the entire...
Yeah, you were near it. Well, you've been near so many Reaper artifacts.
Hell, we were right next to a Reaper.
Yeah.
Not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Twice.
I know.
Yep.
Are you all right?
I've been better.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon.
Hello, Specialist.
I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Traynor. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofit?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command
So
center.
in 6 months' time, we apparently modified the QEC
Yes, I heard he
that's now
chose
connected to
stay
multiple
put.
locations.
In any event,
I just want to point this out.
to serve under you,
Oh.
Commander. For as long as you need me.
Because you have a direct line to Anderson and Hackett.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be
That little
simple
bullshit.
to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your
CIC, so you
private
see
terminal.
IC.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
You're almost never going to go to the War Room unless the game forces you over to it.
The shuttle bay contains
To be
an
honest.
armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship.
She claimed the old Shepard XO room.
Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
I feel like Shepard's like, what the fuck am I doing? Look.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like
I never really understood that part of this storyline, because I always assumed that the counselor was considered the leader of their people, like entirely.
I don't think the counselor is the leader of their people. I think the counselor is like, let's say for example the US government system. We have the president and then we have state governors.
I guess, yeah. I guess, but it always felt like in ME1 and 2 they were supposed to be like the leadership of all Citadel space. So they were, and then they also had to deal with their own home peoples.
When the Reapers are most vulnerable.
That was the implication I got, was like the Citadel was like the Presidente
Just have to hope Anderson and what's left
of both
the
their self and
until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
all Citadel space.
And make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
It's probably just the way they kind of describe it, everything in ME1, that it felt weird. Armor mod kit? What? Wait, why do you have an intel? What? You shouldn't have an intel thing. The fuck? People are... We can go into more information to look at each of the things here. Giving you support for the war effort. I think you click on the little plus next to the new. Alliance Engineering Corps. They're some of the best of the best. 103rd Marine Division, who would lose about half their forces if we hadn't been involved. Alliance 1st Fleet lost a third of its vessels. Alliance 3rd Fleet lost a third of its vessels. Alliance 5th Fleet lost a third of its vessels. I can see. Because of the choices we made in ME1. Some things do... Oh yeah, right behind you. In the little alcove to your left is a model. Apparently your models are still around. They're just scattered around the ship. I don't know why.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah.
Let's go through the scanner.
You can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
These are basically just officers to ensure that your war room isn't raided by anyone who shouldn't be in there.
The Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Terminal. Email. You got a lot. Special Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold points after you've completed your objectives. I'll need you to head to a service lab in Planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Hackett. Reinstatement. This letter formally acknowledges blah blah blah, you've been reinstated. Blah blah blah. Granted diplomatic immunity, blah blah. This is just a galaxy-wide alert. Do not approach Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. Meet up at I think it's Arcturus Station.
Heavy reporter repeat, do not approach for Earth-based personnel are directed to commence. All remaining Alliance personnel at Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Subject my dog.
I was a contractor working on Normandy's haptic interface when I was in dry dock. Your VI ED emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech aboard. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemicals, and 750 volt outlets. Thank you, sorry for the trouble. I promise you won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. This is just it's basically the same thing you just had in Spectre. Welcome back, gift. Joker suggested a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, just something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more, entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You'll find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. You have an upgrade waiting, Cliff. That's all it's saying. Meet me at Tassoni's office. Eden Prime is under attack, and they need help. That's basically all they're saying. And they need you to recover a Prothean artifact they found. Again. So, crew deck, and then the cargo bay are all you really need to look at right now, if I remember right. So yeah, it's him right there. That's your shuttle pilot. You want to chat with him at every opportunity, so he gets.
Got news about our
he's just an interesting character.
Nice to meet you,
in
Lieutenant.
general.
What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chain, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
Save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
So he's like your quartermaster from ME1.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill
But also your shuttle pilot.
Yes, Commander.
And that's the dog running around in the background if you hadn't noticed. There's an armor locker so you can look at your... Why do you have this? Wait, show info. Huh? Holy shit, that's good. Ammo plus 25%, weapons deal 10% more damage, blah blah. You can upgrade your weapons here for a fee.
Oh yeah, the level 2. Oh yeah, level.
You can go up to 5 in New Game and then like 10 in New Game Plus, if I remember right. say it's 10% markup to buy out of the system, but you can buy if needed. I don't really know why they bother. Oh, it's that armor. This is completely stupid. There's never a time where you would ever buy from Spectre requisitions, let's be real, on your ship. Alright, if you want to chat with James, we are a couple minutes over time. So we can stop the episode after you chat with James.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, baby. With age comes wisdom.
There's going to be a couple prompts you can use for Paragon.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them.
There'll be a Paragon here in a second. Yeah.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn...
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Alrighty.
The best part is I don't know enough Spanish.
He's calling you crazy.
Ah.
Which, you know, that's fair.
Fitting, yeah. God, I got so used to save being right here.
Yep. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shwelmo. I'll catch you guys later, be it day or night, whenever you're watching us. Have a good time.
And Sweetie here. Hoping you all have a good rest of your day. And we're signing out. Hope to see you next episode.